All right, welcome back. We are going to be taking a look at the market one more time. All right, welcome back. I think you can hear me now. We are going to be taking a look at the market one more time. This actually maybe is the fourth time that I'm coming back to you within the last 24 hours or something like that, really, because the situation actually requires us to have this kind of communications. As I say time and again, I cannot make individual videos on specific coins right at this point because the situation is really very much volatile. And if I make a video, let's say on Jasmine 2 hours later, I'm very sure that that video is not going to be relevant because the market would have actually moved to the next phase. So what we are seeing right now on the screen is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and this is just one index within the stock market, United States stock market. And here we just want to see how it is going to be opening, right? So I think the market is going to be opening in 2 minutes from now, and we will have a clear idea whether the market is going to be pulling itself up one more time. We don't usually focus on the stock market on the channel, but the reason that we are even taking a look at the stock market right now is because the kind of crisis that we are having, or the kind of crash that we are seeing in the market, is not isolated to crypto and Bitcoin. Rather, it's actually stemming from the other macroeconomic situations that we are having right across the world, right from Japan, from the jobs report that was announced on Friday last week and stuff like that. So that's why our focus is actually on the stock market. Usually we would never talk about these things, but they are causing us a lot of problems. So it's really important to understand where the problem is coming. So this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average on a 5-minute chart. And we haven't opened just yet. I think in the next minute or so, the market will be open and we can get some kind of a reaction from there, right? I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the live stream just by delicately tapping the like button, and also share it wherever you can, X, YouTube, WhatsApp, whatever, Instagram. Let's just get to the meat and potatoes of the live stream, right? Also, if you have got any questions that you want to ask, you can go ahead and ask them real quick. We'll take a look at any chat that you want us to take a look at. We'll be able to do that, but let's wait for the market to open. I think it's going to be opening in less than a minute from now, and we can have a clear direction as to where the stock market is going. If the stock market becomes fine, be also rest assured that the crypto market is also going to be fine as well. So the market opens, and yeah, we are seeing a recovery actually. We are seeing a recovery actually of the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. But let's see here what is happening with stocks like Apple, for example, because usually these technology stocks, it really opened pretty bad. You can see here it closed on Friday right around $218, and it started off the day right around $119.99. Okay, almost $200. So dropping about what was that, something like 8% or something like that. So not too pretty for the Apple stock, obviously. I mean, take a look at this whole gap. This is massive. This is really big, meaning that ever since the 15th of July, Apple would have lost a total of 18%. Wow, that's really crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the market. The DXY is dropping as crazy. Normally when we have the DXY dropping like this, it means that crypto is doing fine, but this time obviously is very much different because the circumstances are also very much different. Meta is actually dropping very big. Earlier today it was actually up right around $520, and right now it's back to 450. That's crazy. Microsoft is not an exception. It's even dropped further. So yeah, as I was saying in earlier live streams, that one way or the other, the United States government has to come up with a contingency plan, because if this is allowed to happen, we could literally saw one of the biggest crashes that we have ever seen. I think right at this point we are already matching what was happening back then in 2020. You remember this crash here, like 28th of March. Actually, it was marking the bottom, but the crash had began like sometime in February, right? So in terms of like the dollar valuations and stuff like that, we're already matching that. And if the market continue dumping like this without any sort of mitigation, that's going to be really bad for the rest of the market, right? So we'll see. Even things like, I mean, gold itself is dropping really big. So there is no way to hide. If you would ask me, there is just really no way to hide. Like, it's a massive bearish candle here on gold. in the last 24 hours or something like that. It really hasn't been too good as well. So there literally is nowhere to rush. I mean, crude oil also having a massive tumble to the downside. So there's no single asset which you can say, okay, if I'm holding this one, I'm on the safe side. Let's go to the Russell 2000. Oh my god, it's carnage. It's carnage. I mean, there's just no other way to describe this. It's crazy. So the stock market, let's go to Tesla for example. No, this is not too good, right? So Tesla is trading right around 185 when it was trading at 273 just a few weeks back. That's insane. That's insane. So the crash is here, guys. There's just simply no doubt about it. The question is that what are you going to be doing in situations like these ones, right? Yesterday earlier on, I was talking to my Patreon members, and I was even coming on even with the live stream, saying that, look, I think that the situation is going to devolve even further. I have some things which I'm holding which are in massive profits, like Jasmine and a whole bunch of different other things. I thought it was just a good idea to sell half of my profits and stand half on cash and half in crypto. And that's still the position that I am in right now. I have no hurry whatsoever to buy back into the market. The reason is I know for sure that I will never be able to pinpoint the bottom of the crash should the bottom happen anytime soon. Rather, I know that this drop here is still a massive opportunity. You will still be able to catch like some prices at very low prices. I don't know if I got that one nice. I mean, you will be able to buy some things at very low prices. It doesn't necessarily have to be the exact bottom. So don't, okay, let me not say it this way, right? I don't think it's a wise decision to start chasing bottoms right now when you don't have any sort of clear signs whether this is going to be the bottom or not, because you will be caught in a crossfire, right? And usually in situations like those ones, risk management is really hard. So for now, I'm saying 50% in cash and 50% in crypto. My Jasmine position when it comes to the spot one is still massively in profits because we were able to accumulate Jasmine right up 1.003 or something like that back then when nobody was talking about Jasmine. That's great. ICP is down right now, and because I added more right around $10 and something like that. Then I was also holding Filecoin, and Filecoin is really bad right at this point. Even yesterday I was saying that yes, I know that I'm down on Filecoin, but I'm not going to be selling it anytime soon. I will hold it. No matter what, and we will see what eventually happens. Right. So yeah, you can see here, this is the chart that I have on Filecoin. Yeah, maybe when we get look closer and closer to something like $2.60, I may even deploy some cash and buy more Filecoin here. My price targets still remain the same. I haven't changed any of those price targets right there. There are a few things that I'm also taking a look at, like this beam price set here. Is one that is looking good. The underlying indicators, of course, are also looking okay. So should we start having like signs of a bottom and stuff like that, there are things which I'm already shortlisting to say I'm going to be upping into this one, right? XRP, I think yeah, it's still okay in terms of like the general idea of the bull trend, but obviously right now nobody is nobody wants to hear that things are okay. Everybody wants to hear that it's doomsday scenario, right? So we'll see what happens. Let's just hop into Twitter and we see what the latest news is, right? So Donald Trump was saying that the stock market is crashing, and he says he told us so. Kamala doesn't know. She doesn't have a clue, and Biden is sound asleep. I think this is accurate. Biden is asleep right at this point, and this is all caused by inept U.S. leadership. It's true 100%, right? But also, yeah, Trump has also been involved in this crisis as well. He should not behave as if he's the ultimate savior. I know he's better when it comes to the economy than these guys, but he also printed a lot of money, right? And it obviously contributed to the kind of inflation that we saw. So yeah, he's right in a way, and I should give him a like here, but let's see. He's not entirely justified, right? So Wall Street Base here says, I sold everything I had, every coin I owned is gone. I'm completely out of the crypto current market. I can't take it anymore. Aggressive dumping, manipulation, everything so intense. Crypto is over. I'm out, and I am very glad to meet you. Life has dreams. Each is wonderful. All right, I'm very sure that he posts tweets like this every single time. Vanek says, will investors buy the dip in Nvidia? Very good question. That's a very good question. I think that they will buy. tech is not going anyway anytime soon. So I think they will buy. Well, 58% also think the same with me. I don't care about this baby, right? The Bitcoin spot Ethereum ETF hit 700 million in the first seconds. Wow, that's nice. That's good news. If definitely they are going to be buying more Bitcoin, it means that the problems that we are having right now in the market are not related to the crypto market alone. Rather, it's something that is widespread, right? Actually being caused by other market forces. So if the ETFs are okay, I think that is good, because you also have to realize that in each and every single situation where you have a crisis, there are obviously going to be leaders which are going to come out of that situation. I think that the Bitcoin ETF is one that is actually designed for something like that. People are really going to realize that after some time that, you know what, this kind of monetary system that we are living in is not built for us. It's really not built for people. And Bitcoin is actually a solution, right? Yeah, right. So Bitcoin Archive goes on to say that Bitcoin has fallen out of the bull market channel for a second time. And last time it bounced hard with new ETF, okay, approved in January, whatever. Will rate cuts do the same? Already calls for 1.5 rate cut at a minimum. Well, that, I don't know if that is going to be very bullish for the market. But I will say this though, right? According to the data that we have been looking at with the recent live streams and stuff like that, we have actually seen that when the Fed cuts initially, there is a huge drop that ensues in the market. Then the next time, obviously, I mean, over the next few months or something like that, when the rates are now constant and something like that, we see the biggest bull one. So short term still, I don't think it's going to do great help, but I would say that over time, looking at something like 4 months or something like that, 6 months from now, will definitely be good. So don't worry too much. Hold on, I would say, and things are just going to be fine. Let's see here. A bull bought 1,200 Bitcoin worth 60 million today. He did well. Bravo. Congratulations to that guy. He knows what he's doing. The stock market is open. Yes. A bull bought. Okay. Simon Ateba says Justin Trump's stock market are crashing. Jobs numbers are horrible. They are headed to world war. Okay. We are headed to world war. Let's see here. And we have two of the most incompetent leaders. I mean, this is 100% correct. I mean, I don't want to be political, but still, I have to choose a side at the end of the day, right? I think Trump is just a better leader than what we have in the White House right at this point. I mean, it's true, right? So this is not good news. The stock market crashing. I told you so. Kamala doesn't have a clue. She really doesn't have a clue. Japan is down 12%. India is down. Germany also down. United States really bad. This is a preview of world markets without okay, I realize he's actually taking this opportunity to campaign, but you obviously has got some good ideas that he's talking about. Right there, let's see here. 49,000 Bitcoin, 50,000 people. Wow, you can see how big the situation is here. You can actually see how big the situation is. This is the news of the day, really. This is the news of the day. And yeah, hopefully this will, shift the momentum towards somebody who is better for the markets. I really don't care what party you are, but as long as you are good for the market, I think it's going to be good for everybody. We all want to live a better life. We all want to be making money with what we are investing in and stuff like that. We don't want leaders who, causes crashes like these ones. I'm not blaming it 100% on the dams, but they also had very bad policies. But it started with energy. Everybody knows that. So a lot of people rushing to catch falling knives. Be careful out there. This is exactly the point that I was making. That yes, it is definitely an opportunity to be buying right at this point, but also you don't know how low this thing is going to be going. Don't go in with the mindset of saying that I will miss an opportunity to buy at this cheap price. The market will always give you an indication to say that this is over. You could still see by maybe let's say 10% up from the bottom and stuff like that, and you'll still be fine. And these prices are really big discounts. Let me jump into the chat. Let's say Melody saying hello everyone, thanks for live streaming. I'm hoping does well this bull run. Yeah, I think things are gonna do well in the bull run. The problem that we have in the market is that obviously when we are living through the moments like these ones, especially if you haven't been through a moment like this one before, to be honest with you, 100%, you cannot comprehend what is happening. It really feels like the world is over. like the sky is falling and all that, you look at your portfolio and you're like, what the hell did I do? Wait it out. Just as we have seen before in the market always gets itself up and then we'll be ready to go one more time. I mean, the recent example that I can give you was when we had that FTX crash and something like that. We also had the Terra Luna thing. We also had like 3 banks capitulating. And I mean, we have been through a lot of things, right? I mean, talk about the like COVID-19 pandemic in 2019. It was actually 2020. By 20th of March was probably one of the worst days in the market, but still we saw the markets recovering and stuff like that. Even in 2018, right? 2008, sorry, when that crash happened, right, the market still recovered. The market will always recover. Just wait it out, I would say, right? So all eyes are on Japanese Nikkei. This is the Japanese stock market, right? The biggest in Japan, and rightly so, right? It's actually the one that started showing signs of weakness when they increased their interest rates after a very long time. And it led to a whole bunch of things. Wow, my feed is going crazy here. Just in over 1.93 trillion wiped out of the United States so far today. And remember, we are just in for about 12 minutes. Yeah, it's been 12 minutes since the market has opened, and already 1.93 trillion is wiped out already. That's crazy. This is insane. But it is what it is. This is the kind of market that we have chosen. We will live by it. We will die by it 100%. I was seeing a meme earlier today. It was saying that ride to zero or sell now. I chose ride to zero. So this is exactly where we are, down 1.93 trillion. And you know, this is not only the case. Right on Friday we were down 2.9 trillion or something like that. So totally over $5 trillion has been wiped out of the stock market between Thursday and today. That's crazy. Like David says, if you are scared of the recent price action, you are not sleeping. If you're not sleeping yet, well, say what you want to say, man. Okay, okay, we have seen this one already. Let's just go ahead and retweet it so that more people have got more information. Ash Crypto says here the worst market setup is right in front of us. War situation in the Middle East. This is FAD 100%. There is no way Iran is going to be attacking Israel and not expect some kind of serious backlash from United States. So, I mean, they would not want to go through that, right? A Japanese stock market crashing. This is definitely something that has been worrying the markets. Trumping winning odds decreasing from 70 to 52. This is really a threat. I talked about this in my live streams previously, and you know, obviously on the channel we try not to get political, but at times, I mean, it's also okay for people to understand that you know, I'm also a person and I have got my own opinions. I think Donald Trump is better for the economy, no doubt about that. Jump trading dumping Ethereum, we saw this one, and really I was surprised that Ethereum is just dumping like any other altcoin, even though it has an ETF and stuff like that. That was not too good. Civil wars in the United, nobody really cares, man. Nobody really cares. That cannot crash the market. Unemployment shooting to highs, definitely. Genesis and Mt. Gox still selling. Yeah, to be honest with you, we had bigger sales, but somebody during the worst periods, we often get the best buying opportunity. This is correct. I agree with that one too. But obviously, I'm also saying that you don't have to just go ahead and this is a lie. I should probably unfollow this guy here. I don't know why I followed this person. This guy is full of shit. It's an MF. Anyway. Let's see what we got. Yeah, post skip coming. Roaring Kitty needs to give us a sign. I mean, forget about it. Market dips calling for opportunities. It's true, but also the question is like, do people actually have the money? Do people actually have the money? What is this one here? Mim Gambo. No, forget about this one here. Okay. Yeah, it's a bloodbath left, right, and center. It's really a bloodbath left, right, and center. Then they say you are awake. Come on, man. Anyone who posts Kamala Harris, I don't like very much. Bitcoin mining will become legal in Russia. Okay, this news is not really for the day. The volatility index is very, very high today. Is very, very high. Alex Becker says, say between January and March last year, these coins did clear easy 30x's. They will easily rebound once the market resumes easily. I think so too. I think so too, 100%. You also have to understand that crypto is so illiquid that just a small change and small amount of money coming back into the market can really pump the markets very high, very, very high. So things that you are convinced on, I don't think there is any need to be just jumping the gun right now. Yes, I know you are seeing 80% losses, you're seeing 60% losses. This really has been the journey, right? If you've been in the market ever since 2017, I think you've seen those things like multiple times, that by this point you probably are immune. The good thing about crypto is that you can hold like 10 different assets, right? And you still lose maybe 4 of them, you lose everything. Sorry, I'm saying 4 of them. 6 of them, you lose everything. The 4 remaining ones can actually make you very rich. It happens in this market. So yeah. Laura says, I remember Biden has continuously tried to gaslight the American people into believing that the economy is good. They constantly dismiss raise concern. They can't pretend all the way through. These guys, man, I don't know. I've begun to not like Democrats more and more as time has progressed, because I've just realized that these guys are full of shit. They lie left, right, and center. And the things that they lie about is so much obvious, man. Like, how could they keep posting those job reports left, right, and center, positive? And then if you actually take a look at the underlying things later, like the following month or the following 2 months, they revise them, and with big numbers. Like, how can you miss something like 50,000 jobs and you say it was a misrepresentation? It's a lie, total lie. Really, you know what, I'm just getting triggered. Let me just digress from there, right? Wu Blockchain says that Japan forced hedge fund one minute. Japan forced hedge fund funds face the steepest daily performance losses in Goldman. Okay, we know that already. That's not too good, right? S&P 500 opens 4.2 lower, Nasdaq declines 5. Man, it's really a huge thing. It's really a huge thing that is happening right at this Black Swan event. Wow. Yeah, we are back again at Black Swan events, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the life that we chose. We will see what is going to be happening right now, right? I think right now it's very clear that we are in a free fall, and it's also very much likely that the bear market has started. How long is the bear market going to last long? This is the question, right? And what are we going to be doing in the bear market? Are we just going to be sitting our hands and doing nothing? Not really. We're going to be trading like crazy, and we will be making use of this kind of opportunities. I have actually been developing a course for everybody to learn how to short-term trade and make use of short-term volatility and stuff like that. But right now I've just opened it to Patreon members, and 15 members have actually joined. They rated the course 4.3. I still want to see more people joining in. If we have maybe like 40 people joining in, and we'll see what the rating will be, but then I think I will let it out to the public probably by the end of the month or maybe early September. We'll see eventually, but let's get back to where the market is right at this point. I hope the stock market will recover this week. It will not recover this week. Let's see. I mean, okay, just in the following trading platforms are reportedly down: Vanguard, Fidelity, E-Trade, Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab is a trading platform. Isn't that the guy from the EMF? No, I'm saying EMF, World Economic Forum, WEF. Isn't that the guy? Breaking 37 seconds ago, President Biden, top economic advisor Gene Spelling, announces he is leaving the. What the? Come on! This is not real. Listen to this. This is breaking news actually, and this is very important. You see what exactly I was talking about Democrats, right? And how disingenuous people they are, which definitely will cost them in the election. And I hope they lose 100%. These guys are MFs. There's just no like two ways of describing them. President Biden, top economic advisor Gene Spelling, announced he's leaving the board as president by praise. Of course, you're going to praise him, right? In a statement, when I took office, our economic was willing. the economy was not really a pandemic, man. Pandemic was not raging when you took office. The pandemic was almost over, and hundreds of thousands of small businesses across the country were at the risk of shutting their doors. That is not true. Having run Recovery Act implementation for President Obama, I knew I needed an American rescue plan coordinator with the expertise and the experience to hit the ground running. I'm glad I picked Jen Spelling. Okay, and then what eventually happened? See where we are today, right? It's, I mean, how can it be? Nah. Let's wait with this one so that more people will see. These Democrats. By the way, I mean, I keep saying Democrats as if they're the only ones which have got the problems. I mean, we Republicans also have got our own problems, but I think we don't have as bad as these guys. We don't have as bad as these guys. Not ejaculating for 7 days increases your testosterone temporarily by 45%. Okay. We don't need testosterone right now. We need more cash by the deal, right? Bitcoin will continue. Okay, they do that. Nancy Pelosi said Biden would come on, give us serious news. You see, give us serious news. Let's see if we've got anything coming. Like, you see, the information keeps coming and keep coming. I would really be this guy. The problem is that I'm out, right? And the only cash that I have is the one that I was having from, the sale that I had yesterday. That was actually something that was forced. I didn't intend on doing something like this here. So be more bullish. Yeah, honestly, it's hard to do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stock market and see what happened. Let's see what the stock market is doing right at this point. The highest thing, I mean, the thing that has risen the most is risen by 5%. This is insane. The dollar index has really been crushed. The gold price has really been crushed. Let's take a look at Microsoft, for example. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's insane out there. It's really clear that we don't have a bottom in sight. We don't have a bottom in sight. We are still seeing that all indexes are crashing to the downside. The Russell 2000 kind of finding a bottom here, but who knows? This is just like within the first hour of trading. It really hasn't been 30 minutes. And already we are seeing 1.93 trillion that has already been wiped out of the market. It's insane. It's really insane. It's a crazy world out there. You guys, if you have anything that you want us to talk about, we should actually jump into some chats. So it's now 2 trillion, right? 2 trillion wiped out of the stock market due to fears of a global recession. I think right now it's no longer about fears of a recession. It's now a recession 100%. Everybody has already started perceiving that. A minute ago, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, E-Trade, Robinhood are currently experiencing trading outages. Since these outages began, S&P 500 has rebounded 1.5, adding 500 billion of market cap back. Why have these trading outages not been fixed? This is manipulation 100%. I mean, if there is no question about it. Now, the problem with this kind of things is that instead of probably letting the market crash, right, and then we have a free open market in the future, the problem is going to just be perpetuated. It's going to be perpetuated and continue. So every time these outages happen, trading platform promise to fix the issue, and then the same outage happens the next time volatility returns. Users still cannot place trades 30 minutes after they open. Yeah, probably we should follow you. You deserve a follow, right? We give you a follow, and we'll put notifications. Wait a second, I didn't follow. Okay, I was already following. Okay, no problem. Let's see here. Maybe they don't want people to sell. Definitely they don't want people to sell, but again, it's artificial. It's really artificial. I'm serious. Bought 1,200 Bitcoin. That's good. I mean, good for that person. Good for that person. It's good. They have conviction in the market. Let's see what else is the new news that is coming into the market right now. Early longers will get punished, in my opinion. That's true. Shut the fuck up, bro. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's true. I mean, if you long earlier than you're supposed to, you get wrecked. I think it's time to wait a little bit, see what the market dynamics are looking like, and you can be able to take action. I will also be announcing some trade alerts that I will be doing. Let's see, BTC under much. I'm not going to be closing this live stream, but I have to go and eat something. So yeah, we'll discuss more as the time progresses. Yeah, let's just do it for 3 more minutes. We will see eventually what the first 30 minutes of the stock market close look like. This is a time that we need to be focusing on the market 100%. So this time stream will go on and on and on and on until we have a clear direction on where the market is going, right? But at some point I'll cut off and go and eat something. Then I'll come back and we can continue looking at the market together. Our virtual weekend timeline right now, forget about it. Forget about it. Where's Joe Biden? You see, he doesn't know. He doesn't know, and I really don't blame the guy. Sometimes when you are old, yeah, your body is actually telling you that you're old. You don't have control over that. Who I blame are the Democrats who still put him out there. Like, what reason are you abusing the guy for? I mean, why? I mean, we don't like Kamala. Obviously, nobody likes her, but still, you would have given her the thing, right? Let her do the mess, but at least don't mess with Biden. Like right now, the guy is looking very sorry, man. He is looking very, very sorry. I think it's not fair. It's not fair for the guy. Anyway, Black Swan event before new 100,000K Bitcoin. I think it's something that is 100% correct. It will happen. 100,000 will happen. This matches my hopium. That's scientifically true here. Okay, no problem here. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy. They shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that. Brandon Tatum. Fear and greed index. We will probably want to see this thing below 11 or something like that. 11, watching our country being destroyed by our own people is the status that I've ever seen. Yeah, the world is in chaos right now. The world is literally in chaos right now. So we'll stick together, obviously, and we'll be following the latest news. We'll also take a look at charts later on in the second part of this stream. But right now, let me just go off stream a little bit, and I'll let the music play. We'll come back later on, and then we can take it. All right. Let's quickly take a look at this market one more time. I mean, we'll take a look at the breaking news as the day progresses. It's been like 32 minutes since the market has opened, but we are still seeing that there are no signs of recovery. I mean, take a look at this. This woman is not going to be president. People will reject her 100%. She is not going to be president, I'm telling you. There is a lot of bad negativity. Okay, so Donald Trump has actually come up with more news. He says here that with the markets on the brink, Trump writes, okay, of course, there is a massive market downturn. Kamala is even worse than Crooked Joe. Markets will never accept the radical left. I think that's 100% correct. Markets will never accept this kind of a thing that destroyed San Francisco and California as a whole. The next move, the Great Depression of 2024. Wow. You can't play games with the markets, Kamala crash. Oh, okay. I think we have another. We have got another attack from Trump. It's called Kamala crash. Kamala crash. He's not wrong 100%, but it appears that they are showing the world the president right now. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Nobody. You know, I will say this though, right? Before this whole thing, when Biden was really losing terribly to Trump, I was thinking to myself, like, look, there is a very big likelihood that the market is gonna be crashing. My thought was like, are they gonna be blaming it on Donald Trump? Like, once he enters office and then the whole big crash happens, was it gonna be on his watch? I thought that was actually what was gonna happen, but right now I think the market has front run them. It has really front run them. The Nasdaq hits record down 100 points on the day. Wow, never been. Wow, let's play this. Let's play this clip together. Okay, so I'm having sound issues here. I'm having sound issues. Let's see if I can be able to give you, you know, I think I won't be able to do that. 100 points on the day. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Let's try to get to that clip one more time, but before that, I think we have to stop the music a little bit. So let's get to that clip. Let's get back to the clip. Just hang on with me, guys. We will play this clip here, which is actually saying that the Nasdaq has actually fallen to history lows. We will see about that. Let's quickly jump in.
What some would call history in the making. Don't say that.
We have never been down 1,000 points making.
What some would call history in the making. Don't say that.
We have never been down 1,000 points ever, not even intraday on the Nasdaq.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. I'm down 6%. Right from the get-go. This is heavy set. Big tech. Here we go. Look at them go down. Microsoft is down $20. That's 5%. Alphabet, 5%. Meta.
I think I have to fix my issues when transferring the sound from these clips and stuff like that. I usually have that covered, but today I think there is something that is wrong. Let me try to fix that nice and easy. We are taking a look at which one is actually giving an output here. It's this one right there, right? Man, we are literally living through history right now. The last time we saw something like this was back then in 2020. The last time we had something like this. Still, I can't get the feed. I still can't get the feed. All right. This woman. Just in 100 says I am holding. I mean, they should. I mean, heads off to them. The spot BTF have already done more than 1.6 billion. Wow! After the first 34 minutes of trading, people are adopting Bitcoin, man. People are actually adopting Bitcoin. People are. That's good. That's really nice. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. Let's get the music back on right now. Let's go back to music and All right, let's take a look at the market one more time. Let's get back to the latest news that we are seeing across the market. It's been almost an hour since the market have closed, and we are seeing that there are some kind of retracement. All the Fed in the United States need to do is indicate that they are ready to step in, and this whole thing is over. Okay, breaking short sellers liquidated for 11 point. Wow, short seller liquidated for 11.6 million. This is exactly what I was saying, that you don't need to be jumping into the market with any sort of crazy things, right? Breaking 1.93 trillion. I think we have seen this news before. Nasdaq already minus 2.5%. Here's some predictions. Donald Trump was right. Once again, let's see what Trump said. One second. Let's see what Donald says.
And you know what? I'm not.
Why is my feed like this? Okay, let me just bookmark this one here. And then so my feed is actually having problems. I don't know why it's like this. The internet is not as slow as this, but let's see here. It was in the bookmarks, right? That was Donald Trump saying something. Let's see what he said.
Again, believe it or not. But if Biden gets in, the market will crash. And you know what? I'm not so far away from that again. Believe it. But if Biden gets in, the market will crash. And you know what? I'm not so far away from that again. Believe it or not. But if Biden gets in, the market will crash. And you know what? I'm not so far away from that again. Believe it or not.
Interesting.
But if Biden gets in, the market.
Yeah, he said it 100%. If Joe Biden gets in, the market will crash. Yeah, that was 100% right. All right, welcome back. I mean, I think you can hear me now. So yeah, we are still where we are in the market, and really nothing has moved too much. I think we are seeing Bitcoin trying to find a bottom. Let me quickly show you the Bitcoin chart right there, and we will also talk a little about what is happening in the stock market. Wow, storage is up 12% already. This is insane. That's insane. It's coming up strongly from the, but is the worst over in the situation that we are seeing? This is the question that we want to address. Yeah, there seems to be some kind of calm coming back. Nah, it's not like that. The market is still further falling to the downside. Microsoft is down. Let's take a look at Meta-ish. This is a very big candle. This is a very big candle to the downside. Not too good. It's not too good. Russell 2000 at least is above 2000, but let's see if it continues to find some kind of a bounce here. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick, because as far as I'm seeing online, it seems like we're going to be having some kind of a bounce, right? So BTC, let's see. So Bitcoin is back above something like 53,000. Is this exactly what I'm seeing? That should actually be good if it's that, if that is happening. Bitcoin is back above $53,000. That's great. I think this is at the backdrop of the news that we are seeing that the guys buying the ETFs haven't actually stopped buying just yet. They are continuously buying, so that's good. But does it actually say that the bottom is in? The kind of situation we are in right now is not isolated to Bitcoin alone, so it really would be too crazy to go ahead and try to draw some kind of conclusions that we're gonna have a bottom just yet, unless we see something macro happening. Even ICP is holding up very much strongly. That is good. We want to be seeing things like that happening. Tesla is still dropping very much. Apple still dropping very much, but having some kind of a bounce right there. Let's see what is happening. I think there are about 7 trading platforms which have been halted right at this point. Now, I don't know if that is actually very legal to halt a trading platform, because there's a lot of volatility. Market should be open for everybody. Where is Joe Biden? 100%. Where is he? The stock market is crashing. Yes, it's crashing very badly when Bitcoin dips, but it feels nothing. It is Kamala crash, Great Depression coming. Wow. Let's see. I just woke up to blood. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy. I think we looked at this one already. A lot of conservative media voices blaming the crash on the Democrats. I mean, rightfully so. To be honest with you, if you were a Democrat and it was like a Republican government which was in charge, you would have been doing pretty much the same thing. So it's 100% justified and normal. We see things like this happening left, right, and center, right? So Fidelity, E-Trade, Shrubs, and they're all glitching. They're halting trades, to be honest with you. Give me that Trump cash. We need Trump cash. We definitely need that Trump cash. We see what we get by the view on college education. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, not much news is actually still coming in. So by the fear, I've added more Jasmine today. Cheap as chips. Let's go to the Jasmine price, because the Jasmine price was also showing some kind of strong support right around 1.6. So let's see if that eventually held strongly. Right, so what's wrong with me today? I can't type in nice and easy. So Jasmine, okay, is finding support. Wow, the support level we were drawing yesterday. We were drawing this yesterday on the live stream. Let's see, on the 1 hourly time frame, it looks like it's going to be having a recovery kind of a structure. But usually what you want to see in situations like this, if Jasmine is going to be actually pumping higher, it's back at 1.9 cents. That's good. After I had visited something like 1.6 cents. So let's just go ahead and try to figure out if we have some kind of, you know, 5 waves to the upside touching right around 2.3 cents. I think this would confirm that this is definitely some kind of a V-shaped recovery. We want to see this on the lower time frames, right? let's say maybe the 30-minute time frame or something like that. But still, Ethereum is now back above 2,400. It seems like the markets are calming down a little bit after, you know, the kind of volatility that we had seen. Gold is not moving at all right at this point. The Dow Jones is pretty much staying stagnant, but we are seeing crypto leading the recovery. Amazon, oh no, I mean, it's no longer dumping so much. Let's see, it feels like there is a bit of calm that is coming back into the market, and crypto is actually leading that kind of recovery. We are seeing Bitcoin, I think, back above 53,000, so that is definitely good. Let's see if it's actually going to be holding. Right, this is what matters in situations like these ones here. But Bitcoin is recovering strongly here on the 1 hourly time frame. That is interesting. Let's see, BTC USDT, right? Let's see with the dollar pair how Bitcoin is doing. Let's go probably to Bitstamp here. We can even go maybe to the 15-minute time frame and see if there is any sort of recovery that we can catch there from Bitcoin. Yeah, this is looking like it's a double bottom. Yeah, but again, this is like the the 15-minute time frame. What is happening is way much bigger than just, you know, a 15-minute time frame here for Bitcoin. So still nothing to celebrate about right at this point. We still have got like very much long ways to go with Bitcoin. But 15-minute chart, we are seeing this kind of a recovery. Let's see if we can pull ourselves back to $59,000. It's going to be very hard unless something drastically changes in the market. But we also saw on Twitter that one of Biden's economic advisors is quitting. You don't want to see any of that on a day like this one. You don't want to see any of that. It's bad. You see, exactly, this is what I just mentioned, that you know, one of Biden's senior economic advisor, Gene Spelling, right, is to leave the White House today. That's not too good. That's not too good. This news actually broke 40 minutes ago, right? We talked about it earlier on the stream. Kamala crash. I think it suits. Nearly 2 trillion vanishes from the S&P 500, staggering 1.93. Wow. It's a sea of red. It is a sea of red. World War III stock market, wide open borders, gas prices double, groceries, you know, a lot of things happening. People buying the airport dip from Buffett. Well, let's see if they're actually going to be turning out to be right. Which way, Western man? Trump cash, Kamala crash. I think people are going to be choosing Kamala crash. No. Trump cash. Check your email to see we are buying CNBC investing. Like, come on, shut the front door. Kamala collapses. It's Kamala collapse for real. Red across the board. It is red across the board, definitely. Well, so now Trump is making more news just by saying Kamala crash. How does he get this kind of attention, man? This guy is a genius when it comes to publicity. He's doing well. The bounce will be biblical. Yeah, probably the bounce will be so good, but immediate short term doesn't look very good, right? So the market is looking like it's cooling off a little bit. I mean, not continuously going to the downside. We'll see what eventually happens. I'll let the music play a little bit, and we'll continue. I'm not going to be cutting the live stream, but I will be back, and we can continue having the discussion. All right. All right, welcome back. So you can already see here that Bitcoin is trying to fight this resistance here. This is actually a 5-minute chart, so not much weight on it, but still, we just want to see if we're going to be able to close above something like $54,000 here. This is going to be massive resistance. You can already see that the price was kind of acting down below that level there before we had this huge capitulation. So we are back at that level one more time. The question is, will BTC be able to break through this resistance here and maybe try to reclaim something like $57,000? But you know, the current market conditions that we have here are so big that it's gonna be a little bit difficult for the price to do that. All right, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the market is behaving. But ever since, like, it's been an hour since the market has opened, there has been some kind of calm, and we're also seeing some kind of other altcoins having some great bounces. Honestly, things like storage, for example, it really didn't dump so much. It was at 31 the last time I checked. Right now it's at 36. Is that 36? Yeah, 36 cents. It was at 31, so it's up already 15%, and that's great. Omega, this one has already been like really to the downside, and it has managed to grab itself up one more time. Let's see, I know it's at the ultimate lowest point. Nah, it still hasn't recovered just yet, but we are seeing some kind of reversals earlier on. We will be monitoring the situation closely, obviously. Gold has just remained kind of constant. Obviously, the Dow Jones still pretty much the same level. Microsoft still crashing to the downside. Meta still crashing. The Russell 2000 same level really. Tron is still dropping and stuff like that. So yeah, there are a few things that we are seeing which are kind of recovering, but I think it's very much too early to call for anything right now. It's very early. It's very early. So the leader right now in the crypto space right across the board is storage, which is pumping something like 15.4% on the day already. That's good. That's good. Let's go back to Bitcoin. We want to see if we are able to break that resistance level, right? Let's see here. Bitcoin, right? All right, so this is the Bitcoin chart that we want to see on a 5-minute time frame. Fighting that resistance. Will it break out of this eventually and continue to move to the upside? It really remains to be seen. We'll see what the market is doing. I'll come back with another live stream later on so that we can discuss what the market is doing. So see you on the next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.